Time in YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Deck Wizard. Today we are going to be looking over the Shaymin promo from the Generations boxes. We missed this one last month, and I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of catch up, get back on the grind, as I do have a rather weak schedule for you guys this week, just due to my work schedule and everything. So Shaymin and Arceus will be coming Deck Wizard for you Tuesday and Thursday. Yay! Anyway, for today, we have Shaymin. Grass-type Pokemon, 70 HP, basic type, beautiful. It's got Aromatherapy for 2 energy, 2 colorless. We get to heal 30 damage from each of our Pokemon. 30 damage isn't a whole lot, but it could come in handy, I suppose. It's also got Magical Leaf, 1 grass energy, 2 colorless. It's going to do 40 damage, and you get to flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage. And you get to heal 20 from this Pokemon. Is it usable? No. But it's so cute. Look at the little eyes. They're glowing from the holographicness in this card. It is beautiful. I love it. But with that, we're going to hit this card. Nope. Just like that. And we're going to continue into the deck that we're actually going to be playing today. We're just going to go, whoop, expand. We have a lot of Shaymin in this deck. So we get to start with 1 Lugia EX, which is pretty much a staple in most Deck Wizard decks nowadays. The Air Ball does cover us a lot. If we can get our energies going nicely, it'll be a great card. We apparently get Rayquaza left, right, and center. We have 2, 2, 3, and 1 of the regular Rayquaza line and the Dragon line. So Rayquaza is plentiful in this deck. For the Shaymins, we have 1 Shaymin EX, who is the 110 HP Grass type. It is actually the promo Shaymin EX from the Elite Trainer box. I have not actually personally picked up any boxes, but I did get a code card from a friend of mine, and apparently we get to use the code a little earlier than I was expecting. It's got the ability Aroma of Gratitude. Once during your turn, you may heal 20 damage from each of your benched Pokemon. So that is Aromatherapy without having to attack. That's kind of nice. It's got Floral Gain, 1 grass energy, 2 colorless. It's going to do 60 damage, heal 20 damage, and remove all special conditions from this Pokemon. It's not living a hit. It's 110 HP. It ain't living a hit. So, we've got Shaymin EX, the regular setup variant, the colorless form, 110 HP with setup. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may draw cards until you have 6 in hand, and you have Sky Return for 2 colorless energy, 30 damage, and you get to return Shaymin and all cards attached to it back to your owner's hand. Yeah. We have 4 copies of the promo Shaymin. We have 4 Trevenant EX for the Dark Forest and Wood Blast. We've used these time and time again, so they're an alright mon. We actually get a Great Ball as our first item of choice, just 1. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Pokemon you find there and put it into your hand. Shuffle your cards back into your deck and keep on going. Yeah! Next up is 4 Puzzles of Time. You may play 2 Puzzles of Time at once. If you do, if you played 1, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order. However, if you played 2, put 2 cards from your discard pile into your hand. It can come really handy if I'm in a bit of a jam. Being as it's Deck Wizard though, I'm probably going to be looking at the top 3 cards of my deck and setting them back up in any order. That's usually how it goes. We have 4 Special Charge. Shuffle 2 special energy cards from your discard pile back into your deck. That could be good if we had special energy. We have an Archie's Ace in the Hole. For all them water type Pokemon we have. Yes, we are playing some sort of Archie's. That's not good. We have 1 N. Beautiful. We actually have a playable supporter. I'm in love with it. Each player shuffles his or her hand back into his or her deck, and you draw cards equal to the remaining prize cards they have. Great card. A little bit more safe-ish on I'm just guaranteed to put all my cards back and draw 5. Beautiful. And we got 4 of them, so at least we've got some sort of draw support. Being able to rearrange our hand a little bit. We have Silent Lab. Each basic Pokemon in play in each player's hand and in each player's discard pile has no abilities, so we have to be careful with using this, as it will benefit us, but at the same point we'll lose Shaymin, Seb's Shaymin's ability and the Aroma of Gratitude. Other than that, it doesn't hurt us too much, which is actually okay. Next up is 3 Gyarados Spirit Links. I don't know how many times we get the wrong Spirit Link, but at least it's the same kind of species. Like, Gyarados is a long serpent, and so is Rayquaza. Eh? They really should have made a single Spirit Link card and just reissued it once in a while for all Pokemon. It's really what I think they should have done. We wouldn't have problems like with our, I don't know, Mega Lucario, our Mega Gengar. No, Mega Gengar got one. Like Mega Kangaskhan, the Charizards. I know Charizard might get fixed, but come on, you know what I mean. Next up is 8 Fire Energy. I do not know what those are going to be for. We have 10 Grass and 2 Electric. So we're going to quickly save this up. Say this is DW Shaymin. I'm not expecting much here. I'm going to be 100% yawning. I'm not expecting much here, I'll admit, but we're going to have fun. We're going to do great. Here we go. So we're going to get ourselves a great little game going here. Remember, guys, I know this series has not been around for a little bit. It is best 2 out of 3. So if we win one of the first 2 games, we will go into a tiebreaker to see if we can win the day. And if we win straight 2 or we lose straight 2, well, unfortunately, that is all the coverage you're going to get for the day. But without any further ado, let's get ourselves straight into one of those Pokemon games and see just how well we do with this one. And here we go, and our first match is against DoorDaddy. Are you DoorDaddy? Are you really DoorDaddy? You shouldn't be your daddy. No. No. DoorDaddy does get the coin toss, and we lose this coin toss, so it is alright. We are going to go second here, which is, I get to attack first, so maybe it might be a benefit for us. Our opponent has no basics, which is great. Means we get an additional card. I'm going to throw Trevenant up in the front because I can actually get some damage off on our first turn. We have no more basics, which is fine. We do start with a Shaymin. We are seeing a Golurk deck. Interesting. Interesting. We do see a basic here. And we are going to draw that additional card. It is a puzzle of time. What? Did we not just see psychic types? Okay, DoorDaddy, I'm 100% confused. I'll 100% admit it, you've confused me. We are going to take the Great Ball as our next pick. There goes the puzzle of time. We are going to hit this with a Dark Force, getting a little bit of chip damage onto the Lucario. She should be able to go for a Corkscrew Smash next turn, which is not very good for me. We see a Carbink and a Ralts. I don't know what this deck is, but it is definitely Psychic Fighting. It's kind of cool. Team Flare Grunt is not good for me. That's not good for me. Professor's Letter will net her 2 Fire Fighting Energies. I've obviously not played this in a while because I mistakenly thought a Fighting Energy was fire. Fire! Fire's in the house! We have a Corkscrew Smash coming our way. As expected. I don't have much I can do. I don't like Lucario. I seriously don't. Don't get me wrong. I like Lucario. But I don't like what it's doing to me. This is what I can grab. This is seriously what I can grab. I'm going to throw Shaymin down and heal myself. Benched mods. You know, you're an EX, low HP, and you're supposed to sit on the bench. Why couldn't you heal the active? You're not a great card, Shaymin. You're not a great card at all. You look pretty, but that's about it. I'm going to go for a Dark Forest. I'm not seeing myself winning this one, guys. They'll be able to drop another Fighting Energy down here and do 100 damage to me. And if it's a strong energy, it's just going to knock me out. 100%. There is a Mewtwo EX in that deck. This is amazing. I don't even know what they're playing. But it's better than what I've got. 100% it's better than what I got. Fighting Energy onto Lucario. I'm going to get a little bit more chip damage on here, but that is all I can do. I do have to go for the... Oh, I got an N. At least I've got an N. I'm gonna need turns to do stuff, so I'm gonna N. It's the only one I've got in the whole deck, and all I got are Rayquazas. We're gonna just throw them right down. Boom. Kaboom. We're gonna go with a Puzzle of Time here. I don't want any of these cards. I seriously don't want any of them. Not even the Lightning Energy. I could do without. I could do without. We got it up to 20 or another 20 damage, but if they have a Pokemon Center Lady, I'm gonna have nothing on that Lucario. Tierno. Well, they can't Pokemon Center Lady us this time. They do draw 3 cards though, which is fine. Our opponent is definitely going to knock out our Trevenant here. Start setting up the Mewtwo in the back, which is 100% underspelled. There's a Lugia in the deck as well, which means that we are in no shape to win this. This is going to be one-sided. This is a one-sided show, and it's not for us. Trevenant does go down. Our opponent is going to draw 2 prizes this time. We are going to sacrifice our little Shaymin here, as we go for a Lightning Energy on that there Rayquaza and Mega Evolve. We don't need to be shown that again, and I don't need to be shown that again. I had to reinstall. I had a bug in the game. That's why I haven't been uploading a lot of TCG. It kind of disheartened me from the game for a little bit, and I'm not gonna lie, it was nice to take a small break from it. Well, there's the Pokemon Center Lady I called last turn, so all that damage we did to Lucario is gone. Trevenant did nothing as of now. We are in so much trouble. Here comes the Somersault Kick, knocking out Shaymin, and that is just a bummer. We did force him into a negative, into a weird prize situation, but I'm not going to be able to do much, I'll be honest with you. I can get 100 damage. I live 100 damage. I know my next card is going to be a Archie's Ace in the Hole. We're going to throw Trevenant down. We're going to throw the Spirit Link down on the Mega Rayquaza and go for a Shauna, so I can just draw 5 more cards. I have a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing. I can't attack. I can't do much. This is a sitting hand if I've ever seen so myself. Door Daddy, I think you've got this. I don't even think I'm getting 1 knockout. This Lucario is just too strong. It's too strong for Deck Wizard. You're my mortal enemy, and there's nothing I can do! He's a blue dog. And he's standing there like a steel door, and I can't do anything about it. Via Seeker, she is going to go for the Tierno. And please said Tierno, draw 3 cards. Look at all them mighty cards in your hand. You get a Ghastly, a Mewtwo Spirit Link. You're going to Mega Evolve. Interesting. Interesting. Here comes the Somersault Kick. 100 damage. I live for another turn. Beautiful. We do get a Shaymin here. I will just drop that down right there. Go for the energy. I do not think I've got enough turns to survive. I've got a Lugia. We're gonna just put that Rayquaza, or that Gyarados Spirit Link right there, and we have to end this turn. I can drop a Grass Energy on the Mega Rayquaza, but that's about it. And do I not have to discard 2 energies? I do. This is going to be hard to get a bunch of knockouts here. Like I'll be 100% honest, I can probably get 1. If she doesn't get the Mega Lucario or the Mega Mewtwo, I should be okay. She draws the extra one from a Corkscrew Smash, knocks out my Shaymin, down to 1 prize left, and I'm just going to send out my Mega Rayquaza. I'll just play said Trevenant. I need a Fire Energy. I may have made a misplay of getting rid of that Fire Energy early. That is all I can do. But if I knock this thing out, I will sacrifice my Lightning and my Grass Energy. Not that I think it's going to matter. That Mewtwo in the back is already set up. Here comes the Somersault Kick. We're taking 100 damage. We've got 2 turns. We get a Silent Lab. That does absolutely nothing. We're just going to drop another lightning energy onto the Mega Ray. And we're going to end our turn. I know for a fact that we have lost at this point, but I'm looking for a fire energy. If I can get one knockout, it'll feel so good. We put all this effort in. Steven, I didn't even get Stevens in this deck. Steven will let her grab a supporter for the following turn and a basic energy. So a Lysander and a psychic energy. You're looking to knock me out next turn regardless. So that's not cool. It's not cool. You cannot use the Lysander, which is nice. Drops a psychic energy onto the Mewtwo. You should really just switch and take me out. Cyburn won't take me out either, actually, at this point. Muscle Band onto the Lucario. It's not going to take me out either. We are at 10 HP. Can we get that fire energy and get one knockout? We do not. We do not. Well, I'm going to drop an energy onto this. We have 6 energies on this, and unfortunately, it's not the right ones. DoorDaddy, put us out of our misery. Go for the somersault kick and claim your victory. Good game to DoorDaddy. It was amazing. We sat here and just got beaten and beaten and beaten and beaten and beaten and beaten and beaten. So, we tried. We tried. But that is our first game. I'm going to be right back with game number 2. So just hold tight while I get things ready. Alright, game number 2 is against Chillzoct, playing a grass deck. So we are going grass against grass here. Grass against grass. We're going to throw this Chespin coin. We're going to claim tails and say, you get to pick. You get to pill Chill. You get to pick, because I can't throw a coin to save the life of me. Alright. He is deciding to go first, second, third. There is no third in this game. No, 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 no. We're just gonna sit here and be very quiet, very still as this guy decides to make this very difficult decision. First or second? First or second? I don't have cards in my hand, so I can't really decide, but he's gonna go first. Thank you, my friend. You are amazing. We start with Shaymin. So we have the ability to heal ourselves a little bit. Our hand is very bad. You have no basics to put on your bench. No, really? I didn't know that. Our opponent is selecting their starting Pokemon lineup. They've got a basic down in the front line. And we need to reshuffle our hand badly, because our hand is just awful. It's just bad and booty and all that kind of bad. Alright, we see a Chespin. How funny, I have a Chespin coin. Throws a grass energy down onto the Chespin and passes the turn. So we need to get a grass energy ASAP, but I'm going to throw a lightning energy down onto the Shaymin. I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited till I Great Balled, but yeah, I definitely should have waited till I Great Balled. Sometimes the player makes the mistakes a little too early. This gives me free retreat, though. I can use Shaymin as the punching bag until I get our Lugia all set up. I'm going to hold off using the Shauna, but I will puzzle of time here. This gives me the ability to actually see what card I want first. I apparently have 2 cards in the deck. Oh, there's 2... There's 2 Rayquaza. Alright, I'm going to pass this turn. Chespin can do what? 30 damage max? 40 damage. Well, that's potentially half of my health. We might have to stay in there a turn or 2. It does not matter. I do need to set up that Lugia EX. But I might be able to knock out Chespin. It'll be the first knockout of the day. But I don't want to get my hopes up yet. If that thing evolves, I might be in trouble. And here it goes. It's now a Quilladin. I'm a little scared. It's got a second energy on it, so it can go for a Scrunch. Flip a coin of heads to prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn. It goes for the Scrunch, and I cannot hit it. I cannot hit it. We are going to grab the Rayquaza here. We're going to put a Fire Energy onto the Lugia and go for a Shauna. This way I can get 5 cards, 5 beautiful cards, and they're all fire energy. We're just gonna go Trevenant, more Rayquaza. I can take a hit. No, I cannot. I goofed. That's alright. That's alright. 20, 40, 60, 81. If he has to play that energy to knock me out, he has to play an energy to knock me out. And if he does play it, I'm going to knock him out with Lugia. This is a bad play for him if he plays that energy. It may not be, though, if he gets Chestnut. Threw down a Quilladin. And what else did you drop? You dropped a Sceptile Spirit Link. So we are going to see, can Lugia get a knockout? And there's the Chestnut. So we will not get a knockout on Chestnut early, but we'll put it into a range of, you're going down, my friend. But it cannot attack my Shaymin, which is really good. It does have Spiky Shield that if I damage it, I'm going to take 30 damage, but I'm not threatened by that. 24, 60, 81. Gonna go Puzzle of Time, see what I can get here. Let's get the energy. I don't need the rest of those cards right now. I'm going to retreat out. I know how to retreat. I thought I told it not to give me those aids. Alright, we're gonna go for the Air Ball. It's 100 damage. I'm gonna take 30, but I'm in range. I'm not in range of being knocked out. The touchdown does not threaten me, and even if he heals, that might put me out of range. Professor Birch's observation, they can draw a few more cards, 7 of them in fact. We are now at 24, 60, 80, 120, 40, so I can pretty much knock this thing out. He can evolve into the Ariados as he does, so I will get poisoned here, which is a bit of a bummer actually. But I might live. 90 does 120, and then I take another 30, so it's at 150. So I should be able to live another hit. We are going to put a fire energy onto this Lugia, as I will be using that grass energy for Trevenant. And I'm going to go for the Air Ball to knock out this Chestnut. I do not want it around. No, 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 no. We get one more turn. They cannot set up a Ariados attacking anytime soon. So that is nice. Do not see a basic at this moment in time, and if I can drop it, it is a victory for Shaymin! Alright, now we're going to head on to our final game, where Shaymin might get ourselves a 2-1, but Lugia did all the work there. Shaymin, it was a meat shield, it sat there as a meat shield, and that's it. I have not even seen Setup Shaymin yet. Just saying, just saying. We've seen both the other ones. Will we see the other one in the final game? Let me know in the comment section below right now as we get into game number 3. And we're going into our final match. It's against Cole Kolak. I don't know how to pronounce that name, and I'm not even going to try. Cole is going to flip this coin, and it's going to be a tails, so we win this coin flip. This is a first, and it's kind of nice. We're going to go first here. Get ourselves a little bit set up. Get ourselves set up with no Pokemon. Booty. Booty, 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 booty. He's going to think, though, that we're playing an electric fire deck, which is good for me because, you know what? I don't want to let him know that we're playing all grass, because he's got advantage over us. Type advantage is not cool. We are going to see 2 Pokemon, 3 Pokemon. 4? 3 Pokemon on their field. We have nothing, so we do have to reshuffle. We get the Shaymin drop. Okay. Shaymin leads all the time. We have no other basics, so that's not good. And we are going to see that our opponent is running! My friend, take your other card. Take your other card. It's alright. I don't mind. You're allowed to have it. I'm not allowed to do anything here, but you are allowed to have the extra card. I don't mind. There he goes. Takes the extra card. And this is a Larvesta. Litleo, and Entei. So we are probably in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. We're going to drop an energy on a Shaymin. We haven't really got much of a choice. I am going to go for a puzzle of time here. I don't know why. I can go 1, 2, 3 because I will be shawning. I just wanted to kind of get it out of the hand, I guess. As much as they're useful cards, they're not in this kind of a format. I'll play the Trevenant. I will play the Puzzle of Time this time, as it'll let me actually draw into what I want. And that, my friends, isn't a whole lot. End turn. I gotta really watch out because fire is gonna do a ton of damage to me. I am surprised they didn't lead the Entei. The flare screen would have made it pretty much impossible for me to attack him. We get ourselves another Trevenant as we go for the energy drop onto the Trevenant in the back. We go for a Shauna, and we grab a Shaymin. We drop a Rayquaza, which is good. Now I have at least got an attacker that will not be affected by the fire. We're going to drop another Shaymin and, Trevenant, not Shaymin. This time we're going to drop a Shaymin. And here we go, 6 cards coming right up. Well, 5 of them actually. We did not get a whole lot. I'm going to Mega Evolve the Rayquaza, and that might be my Mon of choice to attack with. I didn't think I'd get the Mega Rayquaza going, but this might be the thing that saves our game here. 150 damage is 150 damage if my opponent can get set up here. Pyroar is not going to be an option. I have the Mega Rayquaza. I'm not afraid of it. Our opponent does have to go... Ooh, goes for an Evisoda. Do you go into the Sun... The Volcarona that goes for the Solar Burst. That is the one. Like I said, it's been a while since I played TCG, so I'm a little bit unfamiliar with some of the cards. We see a Fire Energy drop onto the Entei, as for sure Volcarona goes for that Solar Burst, bringing out a Pokemon with 2 Fire Energies attached to it. It's going to be Charizard with Stoke. Yeah, it's Stoke. And 2 Fire Energies attached to it. Alright. We get another Mega Ray. I'm going to just drop an energy right here. We're going to get rid of this Gyarados Spirit Link onto the Shaymin. And I have to hold off on attacking right now. I need as many turns as I can get for that Mega Ray. If you go for another Solar Burst, there's nothing I can do there. You might switch out into the Charizard to try and get a Stoke off, which would be a good play, actually. There's nothing threatening you at this moment. He does go into the Charizard, like I thought. We'll be going for the Stoke here, unless he attaches a Fire Energy manually. Just goes for the Stoke, and he does get a Heads. Search up to 3 basic energies attack. Whoa. We need to take this thing out quick. Well. We're going to attach an energy drop. At this range, though, we should be okay for the Mega Ray. We'll get first off. Should be able to knock out Charizard. I'm not going to end just yet. I need that 3rd energy. But I will need another Pokemon to even consider trying to knock this thing out. It does have to use 2 of those energies, though, to knock out Shaymin, which is a big waste considering Shaymin... Oh my, it's a Mega Charizard. Welp. We're just going to attach that energy right there. Go for the N, and this is something I was not expecting. We are going to play the Silent Lab. But I am guaranteed to lose this game now. My max output is 150. His is 300. I have to let him attack Shaymin. My play is to let him attack Shaymin, I then go into Trevenant, do the Tark Forest, and then it'll be at a low enough HP where it will knock itself out from the Mega Rayquaza, which then should put me in a position to at least fight back. It will be in a very negative position. He'll be at 3 prizes, I'll be at 4. Technically speaking, it would still be the same amount of EX knockouts. I unfortunately don't have that many EXs to knock out on his side, so it'll be very difficult. I'm sorry about that, guys. He grabs 2 more fire energy, or at least I presume. I did have my head away from the camera at the time. Drops an energy onto the Entei, so now it can go for Flame Screen. But I gotta just worry about the Mega Charizard in front of me. This thing is scary. It's very scary. He is retreating into the Entei, which is actually a fantastic play. Saving the energy now, and he knows that the only way I could win this is by taking out that Charizard. So Flame Screen is coming through. I actually survived? It's 60. Okay. I can't be greedy here. What do I do? I continue to set up Trevenant. The max damage that I can get out on Trevenant is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which would have pretty much been the equivalent of what I would have lost. So 9 and 150 is 240, which will be able to knock out that Charizard. I'll be also able to knock out the Entei, as long as it doesn't go for a heat. No. Math is not good. You resist by 30. So I do 50, 2, 4 is 9. I only do 110. I don't even knock you out at that range. I don't know what to tell you. This is bad. 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 This is just straight up bad. I haven't got any real supporters here to help me out. I'm in a really bad position. Mega Ray is a very strong mon, but apparently nowhere near as good as Mega Charizard. Are you gonna switch? No, goes for the Flame Screen. Does knock out Shaymin. I need a turn to attack. But I'm not guaranteed a Grass Energy. That's my problem. This Pokemon's so good. It's really good. I could knock it out with Mega Rayquaza. But then you come in and knock me out with Charizard. I can't knock you out with Trevenant though. I need a turn of setup. That's what I need. I need a turn of setup. I get another Trevenant, which does not help my case at all. I have all 4 of them. In fact, I'm going to play the Ray. And call her a day. You will not be knocking me out anytime soon, my friend. This might give me the turn I need. But if you switch out now, that actually will be beneficial. Going for a Tyranno means I can't get Lysander right now. I am being baited by a Lysander. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon card. I'm in so much trouble. I'm in so much trouble. Fighting Fury Belt onto the Entei makes this even harder to deal with. Energy. I am so scared now that I can't even narrate properly. What am I playing against? My little dragon trees cannot take on this dragon wannabe and his dog. No way. Oh, we take 40 damage as we are currently in a very bad position. I don't think they can knock us out. So I have to go for the retreat here and go into Trevenant. I got no choice here. I gotta go for a Wood Blast. It's 80 damage. And I'm not even in range of knocking this thing out, even after with the Fighting Fury Belt. Another energy moving switch thing. That's it. It's an energy switch. Moves the energy from Fennekin onto the Entei. And we see an Eva Soda. I assume it's for the Fennekin. There it is. We have a Braixen on the field. We see another energy. He's going to go for that heat tackle and going to knock me out straight up. Great play. My opponent is just destroying us. 30 damage onto the Entei, which he doesn't really care about. I'm going to knock it out with Rayquaza. It's the only thing I've really got left to do. I cannot go for any other attack. Mega Ray is my only choice. I've got to knock something out here. I've got to play a Shaymin. I get to actually... Silent Lab. Silent Lab is stopping me from doing things. Emerald Break. Let's at least knock something out. Alright, one prize card. One prize, and that is a Gyarados Spirit Link. This is not my game, guys. This is not my game. We got the coin flip. I gotta give it that, but this is not my game. This is incredible, though. Seeing a Mega Charizard actually working is huge. Has the Delphox as another attacker. This is a weird fire deck. I gotta give it 300 damage to the Mega Rayquaza, and I'm gonna throw my Floral Shaymin up because you know what? I want to see it take 600 damage. Oh, okay, I misread that. But it doesn't matter. I have no energy left. I have nothing. My friend, do 600 damage. Do it. You are born to take 600. There it is, 600 damage. At least we got to see that mighty number hit. Am I surprised of the outcome of this deck? No. This deck really didn't have a lot of power. The Rayquaza slowed it down, for sure. And Trevenant's not a strong EX anyway. Like, it's a cool EX, but its scaling is not as good as what current mons are, like Flareon and stuff. But it's okay. We had a great time. We got to see a Mega Charizard destroy us, which is something I've never seen before, and it was actually kind of cool. But that is all for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this match, make sure to hit that like button because it is always greatly appreciated. Leave a comment because I like to hear what you guys have to say. It makes me feel all good inside because you guys actually took the time to write me something. Just like getting mail in the afternoon. I love it. But that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. But until then, time out.